Welcome back. Of course, Felix Anyansi will be joining us live, and we will be talking about the Super Falcons. Of course, they returned yesterday, and there's so many issues on it. And people saying, okay, they actually traveled by road. Someone saying, no, they did not travel by road. But he's definitely going to be clarifying that. And of course, they will be going on 1 week break. But once he joins us, we should be able to know when they will be returning. And of course, preparations for the All African Games. Remember, it's actually starting September 4th.
I guess actually it is on right about now, Felix Anyansi Agro. You're welcome to Sports This Morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Felix. We learned that the Super Falcons, of course, they are back. They are already in Abuja. How was your trip back from Cotonou?
So, hello?
Hello, Felix.
Good morning. We learned that the Super Falcons, of course, they are back from Cotonou and they are already in Abuja. How was the trip?
Felix?
Okay, guys, it seems we're having some
technical
issues. Connectivity.
Yeah.
We'll get back. But Cecilia, you mentioned a lot of issues coming out of this Super Falcons coming back. You're not talking about the fact that they lost out.
They lost, of course, they lost.
Yeah, let's mention that.
I don't think that is news anymore, Austin.
Yes,
we know they lost.
Why are you concerned about they came back?
I ask a question.
Yes,
okay?
they came back.
I ask a question. They're back there in Abuja, and of course, what's next for them? So that's the issue.
So now they are feeling for not qualifying.
The fact that the loss is really not an issue. You understand? Even before they actually went, who were like, what's going to happen there? I mean, when you're at home and you're drawing with a country like Equatorial Guinea, and you're expecting to go there and pick up all points, and you don't have your best players with you, it's always going to be difficult.
Or when you didn't win at home.
That's what I'm saying.
You were confident your ladies can
because they have a way when you push them to the
world,
the way you push them,
they are the best team in Africa.
Come on, they are number one in Africa. They're fresh from the World Cup, and if everything had been put in place for these guys, I think they would have been able to do it. Why tell the coach who's been with them for a long time to go and you bring in the assistant thinking he's better than the main coach? You don't do that when you're preparing for a particular qualifier. So it seems as if, okay, maybe. Okay, let me not use the word. Okay, go on.
Maybe you ask.
Well,
it's a word I just don't want to use. I think that's
it has happened. It has happened. We can't cry over spilled milk, can we?
Precisely. So let's move forward.
Yes, let's move forward.
Thank you.
That's it. That's just it.
I'm not going back there.
Okay, so hopefully Felix Anyansi, Chairman, NFF Technical Committee, we'll get him back on the phone and then we'll answer some of these questions from Cecilia. And of course, I have questions waiting for him as well as out to the Balogun. But guys, let's quickly talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League before we get Felix on the phone. Match day 21, Cecilia Aimba on top at this stage. It looks like if they just show some more character.
Can they do that? I was expecting them to actually predicted the win for them when they were hosting Rangers, because for them to have gone to Enugu and be able to beat Rangers, I thought, okay, Rangers coming in, they would just do the double over them this season, but they couldn't do that. It was a 1-1 draw, and luckily for them, Sunshine Stars lost. So because Sunshine Stars lost, they were able to move to the top of the table. And look at the fixtures for today. Now you're having an Answara United and Ed Cameroon Warriors will be in action. Lobby Stars and Bayelsa United also will be in action. Of course, Kano Pillars and Hatland, that is a big game. Warri Wolves and Ifeanyi Yumba will also be in action. Rangers and FC Taraba will also be in action. Of course, Felix Anyansi is joining us back now. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Of course, we're talking about the Super Falcons. Right now, they're out of the Olympic qualifiers. What is next for the girls?
Well, first of all, it's quite unfortunate that our team is out. So starting. But I think we need to go back to basics, go back to the drawing board, look at issues as they affect them, look at what must have happened all through the time from the World Cup and now. Then go back to basics, try and find solutions to reposition the team so they can still come back to a stronger the way they used to be. Super Falcons is a factor when it comes to both Africa and in the world. We need to strengthen them. We need to find solutions for what just happened recently, that the results stop coming the way it was before.
Okay, what are some of these plans you just talked about? And of course, plans also to get a coach for them? Because currently we will say we have Christopher Danjuma, who is actually there on temporary basis.
Well, these are what I just said now. We are going to look at, we are not going to be erratic and take action just for the sake of it. What we need to do is to look at the team holistically and find solutions for whatever is the reason that brought about the kind of result. Super Falcon is a factor in Africa, both in the world. We need to reposition them.
Okay, now, are there actually friendlies lined up for the girls? Because they're preparing for the All-Africa Games. They're going to go on a break for 1 week. And when they come back, are there friendlies lined up for them before the All-Africa Games start? Because that is also another crucial tournament.
There are a whole lot of options, and that we have already discussed. By the time the team is back, we need to have a meeting, bring the coaches to a meeting so we can all discuss and know the way forward for the team. A whole lot of things will be lined up. They will be engaged, properly engaged, to see that what happened in Equatorial Guinea does not happen again.
They actually report everywhere, online, national dailies, that the girls actually traveled by road to Lagos. Can you confirm this?
Well, that is speculation. Nigerians, they know how to hide things. Let me just clarify the issue. The girls did not travel by road. They went by plane, but they are coming back through Cotonou. And if you are to come back through Cotonou, they have a flight 5 p.m. in the evening. They will come in the morning and stay up to 5 p.m. in the evening to catch a flight back to Lagos. It doesn't make sense. It's a simple thing. Cotonou to Lagos is about 1 hour by road. So there is nothing big deal about them coming by road to join a flight from Lagos back to Abuja, instead of waiting from morning till 5 p.m. to catch a flight back to Lagos. It does not make sense. All they did was just to go by road, so the trip will be much easier and they will come back to Abuja on time. There is nothing. People should not make the issue out of it, because it's not something that they did is deliberate. You look at the time, someone coming in, flying all the way from Equatorial Guinea, coming in early in the morning, stay just for a flight of 20 minutes. You stay from there till 5 p.m., from morning till 5 p.m., and you have an option of coming by road for less than 1 hour and catching another flight to your final destination. Which one sounds better? So they didn't go by road, they went by air, and they're coming back by air.
Felix, let's talk about the senior men's national team, the Super Eagles. That's serious business. They're getting ready for that crucial game with Tanzania. Is it true that there are no friendlies lined up for the team?
Well, there are friendly matches.
Tell me about them.
Until the coach resumes. The coach is coming in on the 14th. Then when he comes in, we will be able to unfold the plans for the team.
Is there really time for this? Because he's coming on the 14th, and you're going to be having a match on the 5th of September, right? On the time frame, and also we talked about the Super Falcons friendlies also. Then we're having a time frame which is very short.
These are professional players. You don't count professional players. I'm
not talking about camping. I'm talking about the friendlies right now. Do we have the countries that these girls or these boys will play at this point in time? If there are going to be any friendlies for them?
I didn't get you right.
Are they going to be friendly? Do we have the countries they are going to play right now? Because the time frame is quite short. We're talking about less than a month now for the Super Falcons and also for the Super Eagles. If you're talking about the fact that the coach is going to resume coming on the 14th, and that's when we decide, do we have the countries right now? Are they aware that Nigerian girls or boys are going to play them friendlies before September?
Yeah, well, it does not really take anything to organize a friendly. It doesn't have to be Argentina or Germany. There are a whole lot of countries around us. So we are already engaging them. As soon as the coach arrives, all these plans will be unfolded.
But from the look of things, from the whole situation now, are you still optimistic? I'm talking about the Super Falcons now. Will they really bounce back from this disappointment? You know, after you might have sat down with the coaching staff and of course, the team to take a look at what exactly happened in Equatorial Guinea.
Can you come back again, please?
Are you optimistic or are you confident that despite what happened in Equatorial Guinea, Felix, they will bounce back?
Of course. No match is the same. Every match is different. For the fact that we lost in Equatorial Guinea does not mean that we are going to lose other matches. I mean, it's just a wake-up call. Sometimes, yes, you lose. It's quite painful, but I believe they are going to build on that.
Felix, let's talk about the Golden Eaglets. September, they're off to Chile. What's the update on that team?
Well, we are preparing. We are very confident that the team will represent the country very well. Their preparation is on. The coaches are really working hard. We've seen what they can do. We've seen a couple of friendly matches in Nigeria. I know, too, there is an arrangement for them to be in Spain so they can play some friendly matches with other qualifiers. And that will equally give us an opportunity to assess them better.
Okay, thank you, Felix, for talking to us this morning. It's just that you didn't answer most of my questions on the Super Falcons. Well, thank you again for taking out no time.
Maybe next time I'll answer.
Okay, you get an answer from me next time.
I wish you luck with Cecilia and answering our questions next time, Felix. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you very much.
All right.